Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another anime review. Welcome once again. It's going to be on the anime Good Night World that released back in Netflix on 2023, I believe in the fall. Man, I put this one to the side for too long, and when I finally watched it, oh my gosh, what a good series. First of all, I think there is 12, 13 episodes. I finished it a week ago, so I forgot if it was 12, 13, but um, does follow a family as kind of like the core main characters. We do have one guy, Ichi, but really, really good story. If you like twists and turns, this one's definitely one of them. First episode, I believe I gave my first impressions. Um, those are trash. I mean, my first impressions on this one are completely not what I thought it was. So, anyways, before anything, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you do subscribe to my channel. I'm trying my best to review more animes, so hopefully you guys are watching these as well as my manga and light novels. So please do watch those videos. Thank you so much for the love and support. If you're new, welcome. I do try my best to release as much stuff and diverse stuff as possible. So I do watch not maybe the genres that I'm particularly enjoy, but that I think that is diverse enough for you guys. So this one is going to be on one that I thought it was not my genre, but it really is. uh, Full of drama, I will say this, very highly unexpected. We have the life of Ichi, and Ichi is a shut-in. He's been a shut-in for a while. We do learn why he's a shut-in, and essentially is he was the star child of the family, and because of it, the dad basically did not pay attention or give love to his younger siblings. And then a tragedy happened, which I will share, but I will say it's kind of a spoiler alert. So if you don't want to hollow out spoiler alerts, then maybe go watch a few episodes and then come back to this. But essentially, the sister dies, and because of this, he doesn't want to work with the dad. He sees that the dad basically didn't care about her death. In fact, he kind of was the dad was kind of in fault, and this kind of broke the entire family. The mom, um, Sayaka, she ends up leaving the home. We later find out that she emotionally is struggling with the fact to accept that she's even dead. The younger brother, Asuma, he becomes successful, but at the same time talks down to Ichi a lot and doesn't have the best relationship, but doesn't, it's a lot better than Ichi's with his dad. He doesn't really care much about him, but they're there. And the anime starts with basically us finding out that all of them are playing a game together. We don't know why they don't know that they're playing the same game, but it's Ichi, the dad, the brother, and the mom, right? With up to this point, we haven't really heard of the sister. We do hear about her like in episode two or three. So you start questioning like where is she, so on and so forth. We later find out like in episode four, I believe, or maybe three that she's diseased and the reasons why. Well, within the game, there's other characters that Ichi is close to. One in particular called Pico. She is the leader of the pirates. She also is one that um, is close to Ichi a lot because she herself helped him kind of develop, or not develop, but get over the death of his sister. Um, and he even to a point admits that she reminds him of her. Well, it just takes a whole way different turn halfway through the series. Ends up being that the dad created this game, and he created this game in order to cope with the death of his daughter. That's the entire basically rest of the anime, and the game itself has a virus, and the virus is taking over, and essentially, it's sucking in all the people that are playing the game into the game, and it creates a whole different dimension, and essentially he needs to go and kill a bunch of AIs that he created for the game that people didn't realize they were AIs. One of them being friends and no, I won't read it, but it's just friends and different people that are main characters or maybe not main characters but side characters. And you're like, what? They're an AI? So, yeah. The ending is amazing. I don't want to spoil that part, but the ending, the last episode, it is great. It is gosh, I think my father passed away a year ago. It's been a year. To people who've lost someone who maybe that wasn't so close to them, like maybe a distant uncle or maybe a distant cousin or whatever. A year is a long time, and you you cope through the death of those persons pretty fast. But whenever you lose someone in your life that is close to you, like a father or a daughter, or in this case, his daughter, sister for Ichi, and for Azuma, it's harder to just say, oh, it's been a year, you know, it's life has to continue, right? And yes, in one way, yes, life does have to continue, but your coping and your realization of them being gone for the rest of your life, it's a lot different from maybe a distance. So I think because I've had people reach out and they're like, "Yeah, I lost, so and so, and it took me this much time to kind of go back to norm." And I feel like I myself am I can feel 80% of my life back to norm, maybe 90%, but there's still that percent. And I feel like these last two episodes I connected to them so much because I myself am living something similar. Um, that there's faults that you feel that you could have been a better person to that loved one. There is pains in that you didn't say I love you enough. There's pains in that you weren't there for them enough to be with them. Um, there's those pains that you know you almost like hear them sometimes in your house or home. So it is what it is. I don't want to get too deep because I am going to cry. The bell rang already, so I do have kids coming in. So thank you guys so much for watching this. I do give this one an 8 out of 10. It's a great series. Go check it out on Netflix. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and guys, like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.